I doubt I did it, though. I think I was still a few seconds early. I'm never gonna get this right, am I?
Nope. Oh, that's because I'm on multiplayer. I meant
No.
to be on.
What was the thing right here?
What thing?
What are we supposed to be doing? Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Welcome
yeah.
back to the Planime podcast. I'm here with Lorenzo again.
Hi. I actually made it through this week.
What do you mean? It took 2 weeks.
I mean, well, yeah, but there was a holiday, so.
Yeah, but that's unexcusable.
Holidays are pretty excusable, just like we won't be doing one on Christmas.
Or the week after, because technically the day that we would normally do it is New Year's Eve. Or if you count the Friday, it'd be New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Which kind of hard to plan something like that on those days.
Yep, especially when you. I probably shouldn't say that because laws.
Buzz.
Laws are stupid.
Damn degenerate.
Anyway, speaking of degeneracy, Nicko, what was your week this week?
What was it? Darling in the Franks? Was that it?
Yes, it was Darling in the
Is
Franxx.
that what happened this week?
That's what happened this week. We
God.
watched Darling in the Franxx.
Oh no, what happened? What do you want to talk about?
So first things first, you told me that this was gonna be an anime that I was gonna have to just sit through.
No. I said the entire thing, not the beginning. It's a show.
It's a show. You're right. It's a show.
It's
And I don't hate it.
No, I'm not. I don't totally hate it.
Yeah, but you would think I would hate this.
No, I don't.
I would.
Why would you?
Because it's a
mecha
thing.
anime.
Exactly.
What mecha anime have you hated other than the two completely hated ones?
Have I watched any others?
This is literally just, I want to say it's literally just Evangelion, but everyone makes that comparison. It's not just Evangelion. Evangelion's a ripoff of Darling in the Franxx.
God.
That's
Yeah,
Yep.
I think the worst part about this anime
Mm.
is, well, actually there's a couple bad parts. So the whole just sexualizing children as
Okay.
usual.
As usual.
As usual, that's bad.
Mhm.
Ichigo's a selfish bitch.
Yes.
Let's see what else do I have here.
I have episode
Oh, and it was very, very what's the word I'm thinking about?
disjointed.
No, it was very. I could tell what was gonna happen. What's the
Oh,
word?
it's predictable.
Predictable.
You're
was
telling me you
very-
predicted what the fuck 18 through 24 were gonna be?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that you knew in advance that there was gonna be fucking aliens?
Yes, I knew once they were like they showed Papa or whatever. I'm like, these aren't human.
Fuck, man.
These are 100% not human.
Fuck, man.
I predicted a lot of this anime.
Fuck,
Let's see, what else did I predict? That the Claxus Sapiens, that's what they're called?
Well, it was Claxosaurs, but
Yeah, but the Claxus Sapiens, I knew they in my mind they were either going to be actual humans, like ones who didn't want immortality and split off,
honestly.
or they were going to be a life form that already existed on Earth before
Honestly, though.
us.
No, that was obvious.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the fucking aliens, man.
Oh, I totally expected.
Did not expect that this would end in a fucking space battle.
That I did not expect, the whole space battle with the
No.
nuke to the planet.
What the hell,
But-
man?
I totally expected aliens. There was just like something. I don't even know what it was. I just expected
I
it.
swear, we've gone through too many anime where that has just been the answer. That is not something that you should predict. That should not be something obvious that you're like, yes, aliens. Did I?
Sorry, no, I was dying. I had to mute myself.
Oh, fun.
I just choked. Ah,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah. So I don't. I just predicted aliens. I think I just. Jesus Christ.
Stop dying. Be
I think I've
immortal.
just seen too much media in general.
Yes, I know. That's it's. If you saw it like I did back in the olden days when I saw it for like anime number like 30 or 40, um, then you wouldn't have predicted that.
Mm-mm.
You wouldn't have predicted freaking aliens in the last 6 episodes.
Yeah, no, I that was easy.
It was basically my entire problem with the series comes from after the dome was smashed onwards.
Yeah.
That episode onwards is my problem with the series.
Also, I totally predicted that this energy was gonna be the dinosaurs
How the hell did you predict that?
because oil is dinosaurs, Nico.
Well, fuck, man. Fine, fine.
and and I I knew that core was gonna have someone in it.
Meh.
I knew it. I'm like, these are gonna be the same thing as the FranXX, just like an older model.
Well, okay, but then again, that's Evangelion right there, man.
Yeah.
So if everything else looks like Evangelion, you can kind of just be like, that's a plot point right there.
Yeah.
I see
Um.
it.
And
God.
I didn't fully predict. I kind of thought something like this would happen, but the whole, oh yeah, I saw Zero Two in our earlier life, but our memories were wiped, and that's why I can pilot with her.
Well, yeah, but the reason it was wiped was because,
She was a secret experiment.
yeah, it made sense, obviously. Oh
But
Jesus,
I
that's
didn't
so loud.
as soon as I saw the queen, the Klaxosaur queen, I'm like, is Zero Two a clone?
Yeah.
Because none of the other
Yeah.
ones are
Okay, that
red.
was kind of obvious when you saw as it will be called, and I will always remember it. Zero Blue.
Zero Blue.
It is.
She's code what, 00? Or she's 01?
It's 001.
Yeah.
It's Zero Blue, man.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
I don't know what I was yelling about.
Well, I know, like, why is 02 the only one that's red? Like, even fucking, Hero was turning into a blue one. And I'm like, Zero Two
Why
is
was
red
she red?
because she is not a perfect clone.
So does that mean
I
Hero is a perfect clone?
He's not a clone, he's just a hybrid, I guess.
Or is
I
he
guess
just one?
I actually don't know.
At that point, is he just one?
I think at the end, yes. I think at the end he just transformed.
It's like
Um,
going Super Saiyan, but instead of going Super Saiyan, you just kind of become a different species.
yeah.
That's
Also,
the play.
how did she turn, like, how did she not be red anymore? Was that ever explained?
What do you mean not be red anymore?
Like, she was a red child, which means she would have grown up in
Oh
her skin
yeah,
to be red.
that I feel like that was explained, but I really don't remember.
I don't remember it at all.
But
um,
yes, she was a little red child that had the squeaky voice that was adorable. But
mhm.
and her blood was red by the end.
Yeah,
Definitely started out blue.
I think,
Maybe
yeah,
she became human by the end.
maybe they switched, I guess.
Yes, that's it. They
I think
switched.
they switched.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Um, And do we want to talk about how
Oh,
they
no.
could just like in the end they just converted these things to work in space?
Yes!
Like they found the
Just an
tech on
offhanded
what
comment
like
about converting them to work in space.
they're like, oh yeah, on this ship that they left us, um, we can just make
Upgrade
these
your.
work in
Yeah, you
space.
can upgrade them to work in space, of course.
And the fucking queen's just like, oh, I run this now, so it's also gonna work in space.
Mm, yes. Space.
God, space.
Space. I don't see your
The
problem with
fucking and
space!
then the random fucking warp gate.
Shh.
It's
That
like, oh
wasn't
yeah,
random.
and
That's how they were getting in.
that's true.
Now, the random
And
thing is why did they
okay,
not close it when they see the giant space unicorn coming at them?
I have no clue. Well, the space unicorn, not the space unicorn, the nuke had control of the warp
Oh, I see.
because the Klaxos sapiens built it.
I see. Makes sense. Okay. Obviously
Um,
makes sense.
yeah, obviously.
Obviously,
And
nothing wrong with it.
I the ending wasn't great, but
No, it very much could have gotten an 8 from me had it not been for that ending. If it would have ended at episode 18, it would have been fine.
yeah.
We would could have called it quits. It would have been fine. And if it would have gotten a season 2 and this would have been season 2, I just would have forgotten season 2 existed.
And how the fuck did Zero Two get out of the thing while her mind was still in it?
What do you mean?
Like the big Strelitzia, what's it called?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
That thing? Um,
Yeah, where her
like
basically lifeless body got out of there, where it's to where it could
yeah,
get to the hill to turn to stone.
yeah.
Other people?
Yeah, but then I don't know.
Eh,
And if she's the only one piloting it, shouldn't it go into feral mode?
no, because she is it.
True, but it should still go into feral mode.
It 02 is Pharaoh mode. It is in Pharaoh mode.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Also,
Pharaoh mode.
what what was the fucking trap that oh yeah, we put in this code that when the queen activated this thing,
Yes.
like
Yes.
what the fuck was that? What even how
They were so ready.
all of a sudden these pink things started coming up, and then it was like a slime, like a spider web, I guess.
Yes. I don't see your problem.
I don't get
This
it.
is
What
what
was it?
humans in what year was this? So it was at
It's
least
2040.
I was gonna say at least 2038. I don't remember what
I
year
think
it
it was
was.
like 2042 or something.
Something like that. See, those people are obviously so advanced over us that it works.
Yeah, sure.
That obviously that's what it. I'm looking now. That they got their entire species. Yeah, it doesn't even say in the whatchamacallit. It's really sad.
What year it is? I was just looking for it too.
I just went and looked in the thing, thinking it would be super easy to find, but no, it's stupid.
So I guess I had the same reaction to this one as you did Sword Art, where it was decent, but nothing got accomplished. That
Yeah,
that
but you still gave Sword Art like what, an 8?
yeah, but I like Sword Art.
Yeah, and you binged the entire series.
Yeah.
God,
See,
stuff got accomplished.
we'll get to our scores later.
Yes.
Um, I just yeah, I
God,
just feel that
why though?
yeah. Just I don't know. I just feel like nothing was really.
We had Monster
It
of the
was just
Week for the
eh.
first like 16 or 17 episodes. Don't you
Where do
enjoy
they?
Monster of the
Okay,
Week?
no. Okay, I didn't get where they were getting this. They would just make up words and say, "Oh, it's a this class Klaxosaur."
Okay, no. Those 4 words
Hmm.
or the 4 or 5 words were established in the beginning.
I see.
They
See,
said it in the beginning. They were like, "Here is the classes."
the first episode I didn't really watch because I was playing The Sims.
God damn it.
Um, but I watched everything after that intensely.
Nah.
Um, I say intensely. It was just out of pure spite for Ichigo. I did not like her.
Ah, yes. So what's the biggest problem? The kiss or the
That she's just selfish.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
like, obviously this hero is like, so when he was hurt by Zero Two, I'd
Mhm.
understand at first where like she wants to see him, but she hurt him, that whole thing.
Mhm.
But when he gets up and is begging to talk to her, she's like, "No, you're not allowed to see," and she just rallies everyone on the team. Like, don't let them see each other. Like, are you really that jealous?
Yes.
That you are just such a bitch at that point. At that point,
Yeah,
you have two
we haven't
people.
had we haven't had a bitch in a while, man.
We have not had a bitch,
Like we had it with Shield Hero, we had it with
Had it with Tower
Tower
God.
God, now we have it here.
It's actually been a while since we had a bitch. Um,
God.
yeah, I did. Really did not
Well,
like
think
it.
about it. They're adolescents. They're children.
Oh, okay.
They're teenagers
How? Okay,
that rapidly aged. Um.
yeah, but so they were given yellow blood cells.
Shh.
What the
Shh.
fuck are yellow blood cells?
Shh. Advanced science shit.
And for some reason, I thought they were also being injected with the magma energy, but then it's like, oh yeah, no, that's immortality.
That's immortality,
Which,
man.
which is just, we have this stuff called magma energy
Ah,
that's
yes.
basically oil. It's our power system.
Mhm.
We're gonna just put it in people,
Yes. I see no problem here.
and then okay.
The much
Speaking of
bigger problem that
adults,
should obviously be obvious at that point is like they only said 60% of the population accepted it.
yeah,
What happened to the rest of them?
died.
Well, huh.
Um.
You think at least some of them
Also,
would be alive?
what are the chances that the adults that can Jerome run into are they his parents?
Who? Wait, what?
The
Ah, they can't have children
That's true, but why did she know exactly who he was?
because I would bet that they have like all the adults can see who they are.
Mm.
Like I would bet that they could be like,
And
"Ah, yes, look at this battle on the television."
she seems so like nurturing of him.
Well, what if all the adults are like that?
They're obviously not.
They're immortal gods, man.
Who most of them have no emotions.
Now my real question would be, how immortal are they?
I think they just can't die of old age.
I would hope that's the only thing, but you don't
Because
call them you don't
I'm
call
pretty
it
sure they
immortal.
all died when the thing was destroyed.
That'd be good. Oh, they're dead. Well,
Well,
anyways,
yeah, well, anyway. Oh no, anyways. Yeah,
Big Hand Smash City.
and wouldn't, like, could they kill themselves?
Yes.
Well, they seem just so miserable. Oh, I guess they get injections of happiness. But
Yeah.
s-
I
I
mean, in
feel like
theory, they could just
someone
walk out
would
of the
just.
dome.
That's true.
They just leave it and just say, "Fuck it, I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
die."
Um,
Oh
What
no.
else? What else do we have to talk about?
Oh, there's could be a lot of things.
There's a lot of
We
things.
still haven't touched on the very main issue.
Go for it.
Now, let's see if you can figure out what the main issue is.
I don't know.
What do you think the
That
main issue
because
is?
when you make me think, I'm not gonna get it.
Yes. It's the stress on one body would be too much, so we
Oh,
have to put two people.
yeah.
How
What
do
do
you
the
come to
women?
that conclusion?
I don't know.
How many
I
people
just.
must die to come to that conclusion?
I mean, you saw the wall. The wall of deaths while testing.
Yeah, you know,
You know, another thing. What do the women actually do?
distribute the pain. And they're the only ones we ever see go feral, so they must be the fighter part?
But it's
Maybe?
shown that the guys control everything.
But when it goes feral, it's always the female, right?
Yeah, because that's when the female takes control.
Uh-huh.
But in that situation, the female will die first because she's taking all of the pain. And an
Yes.
overload of pain will kill you.
Correct.
So, what do the females actually do?
They
Absorb the pain.
But, like, they're just the punching bags, is what they are.
If we've seen anything from Zero Two, yes.
Like, God, they don't. They, really, they aren't needed
Yes,
at
they
all.
are. The strain would be too much on a single person.
What, to control it completely? You don't
Yes.
have to root the fucking pain into anyone. It's a robot.
No, it's the pain of syncing with the robot to be able to control it. Because it's a living being, damn it!
That's true. The robots are living beings.
Well, they're dead. They were once living beings.
Yeah. And I don't get why the squad we focused on got all like personalized ones, and then every other squad
There
has
was
a
a reason.
basic ass one.
There
No,
was a
they're
reason.
like,
They were the like experimental group where they
that's
got
true.
extra stuff to see what would happen.
But they also were like, oh yeah, you guys were so hastily cobbled together, your squad. What do
Yeah,
you
because
mean they have the coolest robots?
yes, they got the badass robots.
Eh, the guy sitting in the basic robot doing the basic routine. Oh, you guys are so hastily cobbled together. What do you mean we have badass robots?
Our robots look cool. We have no strategy, but we look badass.
Our robots resemble us.
Well, that was
and
because the whole face
and
thing
all
was
have different weapons. Also,
honestly though.
and in the end they're like, nah, we should just all give them spears.
Yes,
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
because why not? They obviously can't fight with these other weapons you're giving them. That's why
And then
Zero
just
Two was the only one that ever accomplished anything.
yeah.
And Zero Two was killing all of her partners because she was like, "Fuck this! I'm not taking the pain. You can have it." That is what I think is happening this entire time. She was like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna deal with this pain. You can deal with
Well,
all the
no,
pain."
it's said that like she eats their soul.
That too.
She just takes over and does
Yes,
everything.
because she synchronizes with the robot better.
Yeah.
She synchronizes with the robot.
robot better than the person.
You
Well,
two need to be in sync.
the
But she's
robot
in sync
is
with the
her
robot.
kind. Well, kind
Well,
of her kind.
yeah.
But
And that's why Hero didn't. What is his name? Is his name Hero?
yeah,
That's it. 15, right? Or 16? He
16
roll. Because Ichigo is 15.
is 15.
So he's 16.
Can you? Hey, my dog's being stupid.
Their
Go.
names. Their names. When you actually just break it down, their names are literally just their numbers.
Yeah. Also, Zeroma is 666.
Okay.
but he was annoying.
He got the cool number.
But I hated him.
And they're also like, "Oh, we've never heard someone who's below 2 digits."
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, those are the nines." What?
Yes. What's your problem here?
And the nines are literally 3 to 9 or 2 to 9 if you count 0 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because they're clones of Zero too.
yeah, and then the dude who doesn't do anything, or he does things, the scientist. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm number 1." Um,
No, he's not.
is he 0
I
or
think he might
1?
be Zero. Because Zero Blue is 1.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I
Okay.
am
God
Zero.
damn it! Stop. You need to stop.
Mm,
My dog just knocked over all my VR head sensors.
Good.
You need to go lay down or something.
Good. Destroy.
Don't press that power button, asshole. I told you I shut off my computer, right? I
Meh,
said that last night.
that was funny.
Anyway, back to the anime.
Meh.
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
that
she sucks. Wait, who are we yelling at? The nines? The nines suck.
nine suck.
They are there for like what? 3 episodes maybe? Maybe
And
2?
they just fuck shit up the whole time.
Uh-huh. And then they die.
Yep.
And the hastily put together wedding, as I've
Oh,
just
the
remembered.
wedding.
The wedding that got
Yeah.
interrupted and then they erased their minds, but they left the wedding rings on,
Yeah, they left something. And okay, so you erase their memories of each other, then put them on the same squad
Yes.
with the memories of their squad,
Uh-huh. Why not?
because they're gonna be like, "Oh, who's this? Wait, why are we partners?" Like they did, where they question
Well,
everything.
yeah, but see,
Maybe he wanted them to get back their memories, huh? What if it was whatchamacallit?
The doctor,
The doctor wanted them to get their memories back, and the people who told them to erase their memories were the reason.
maybe
Whatever they were called. Papa. Wasn't that it?
Apo, they're the apes, the
Yes,
ape
those
science
people. What if
people.
they said to erase their minds, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna give them an out.
Yeah,
It's called memory back. It,
well,
it,
because Zero
it works.
Two and Hero did it.
Yes. How does she just... She, like, instinctively knew it was him, too.
She did.
And, Honey. I've just remembered Honey.
Yeah, I like how that never comes up. It's just like the first couple scenes of her, she's just pouring honey on things.
Yes, why not? This is why it needed two 24 episodes. It needed to be like Brotherhood length. And then
Oh
we could have
God.
just... Imagine it Brotherhood length, and whatchamacallit, that the whole destroying the city was 24.
Oh yeah, yeah, that could work.
And then the whole second season was that whole aliens building up to the space battle.
Yeah,
That it would have worked
yeah.
better, at
It totally
least.
could have worked as 2 seasons.
It could have, but
Um,
instead they didn't.
they didn't.
Oh god,
The
now I've
whole
remembered the thing was called a bird cage. Or what was
Oh
it called?
yeah, it was it was a bird cage or something.
Yeah, I
Then the
know.
garden was where they raised children.
Because they're... what is it called? It's a pistil and stamen, because it's the two parts
It's
of the
the
flower.
flowers. Okay. How? Okay. If they don't die in combat, right?
Hmm. They die of old age at 15 or
Yeah.
so.
Oh, I see. So they don't.
That's why
They
the
aren't
one girl's
murdered.
hair turned gray.
She turned gray because she put in so much effort. Remember?
Yeah, but it's because they rapidly aged them.
Yeah.
So she just kind of aged herself faster than she was supposed to.
And then Miku did too. Not all the way, and it's not even mentioned.
Shh.
It's shown but never mentioned.
You know, it's just like how whatchamacallit. It's that's how the entire squad was gone already.
Yeah.
That I, because I found that very odd that they replaced the entire squad. I was like, did you? How did they lose an entire squad all at the same time, and no
Also,
one else did?
who was the woman that the fat guy married? Who was that? Was that just a
Oh,
random person?
it might have been. Oh God,
Sorry, the mailman's here. So
I
my dog is mad.
I don't remember.
I, cause and then who was the lady that the gay one married? W-
The witch. Okay, you're talking about the one girl who grayed her hair.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
didn't marry anyone.
Well, her and her the person at her hospital bed are obviously um more than friends.
I would have to rewatch the ending part of it. I obviously don't remember from yesterday.
Cause it's probably the people who failed who the doctor follows.
Mm,
It's probably just random ones of them.
you know, maybe.
Which was just that girl died the first episode. She died.
Oh, she died.
And then like, oh no, I froze her this whole time, and here she is.
No.
And Nana, why did she just? How did her legs stop working and then start working again?
When was?
She was
Hold
she
up.
was taken. She was taken for correct. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, the correction type thing.
Yeah, and then she comes back and her legs don't work.
Yeah, that was probably just a correction.
The correction was wiping their emotions.
Yeah. And her legs were happiness, damn it.
And what's the other thing? Puberty. I like how
That's
they're like, oh yeah, she's re-entering puberty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, yes. I see no problem here.
I see no problem.
God. What else was there? Now I'm having to think about this. All the monster of the week stuff was just kind of there.
Hmm. Why did the scientist let his wife do the thing? I get that she insisted, but he knew how many people had already died.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then
Why not?
she dies, and he goes down to meet the stupid queen, and is like, it just falls in love with her instantly. Like, sir, don't you know what grieving is? You just lost your wife.
Yeah, she was a footnote. It's fine. You've got to check off all the
Never to be
boxes, man.
mentioned
Don't you
again.
remember the boxes I was telling to Joey?
Yeah,
You've got the beach episode.
there was definitely one of those.
You've got the
Except in this anime, the beach episode mattered.
yes. I mean, in most of them they matter.
Yeah, but not the ones I watched. Not shonens.
I understand. But sometimes they matter. Sometimes it has that integral beginning of a plot.
Why does Tommy in it always go live when we're live?
Shh.
um. Yeah. Yeah. Beach episode.
Beach episode, man. Because why not? Why don't you need one of those? You always need one of those. It's on the checklist, man.
You always need one, but usually they're filler and not canon.
No, they're definitely canon.
Well, this one definitely was.
There's other beach episodes that matter.
I know in some anime, but like I said, none that I watch.
I'm trying to remember. Konosuba didn't have a beach episode, but it had a hot springs episode, and the hot springs episode mattered.
Yeah, but that's a hot springs episode.
That's basically the same thing, man.
But Black Clover had a beach and a hot spring episode, and the hot spring episode mattered, and the beach episode didn't.
Okay, so
Can we think of right now any beach episodes that mattered? Looks over at both shelves. Dr. Stone had a beach episode?
Did it?
Question mark?
don't-
It had the river episode.
Yeah, but that's not a beach.
Fuck, man. What do you want from me? A body of water?
A beach episode that actually matters.
Okay. Technically, there was the pool episode in Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, that's true.
That one mattered.
Where they tried to assassinate the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a beach episode.
What?
I was talking about the thing in season 1. But
Oh.
yes,
No, that's even better. Yes, the end of season 1 was a beach episode.
Yeah.
That's a lot better of an example than the one I was going for. Good job, Lorenzo. I'm scrolling through the list now. Slime had a beach episode that didn't matter at all. Tower of Gods didn't have one.
No.
ReZero didn't have one. Did Parasite have a beach episode? No. Yes. There was an episode on a beach.
Yeah, where he.
Meets the
Yeah,
one
but
guy.
it wasn't a beach episode.
It was an episode on the beach.
That does not count.
When they're going down the list of checks, they're like, beach episode. Let's just put that in air quotes and then we can check it off. Just put them on the beach one day. Beach episodes are always consequential to the plot, Lorenzo.
Yeah. Yeah, they're never.
Never not needed.
You've given me 2 examples today.
That's more than I thought I'd be able to come up with.
Yeah.
And it's from anime that you've seen. Because I
Yeah.
easily could have said Rent a Girlfriend. That beach episode mattered. The one girl almost drowned. And then that was the start of something, so that counted. But you haven't watched that, so that's not a good example.
Yeah.
Did they have any more of those types of episodes that we need to go check on their validity?
I don't think so.
It didn't have any more of those checkbox episodes? It
No,
definitely
let's go
did, I
down-
just can't think
Let's
of a
go
good
down
idea.
the checkbox.
I don't know what the checkboxes are. We gotta have
I
the,
also
the,
don't.
the school episode. The school that's for hold up. I'm flipping through all the lists.
Goddamn.
What is the series?
Darling in the Franks.
No, but I mean like what checklist are we looking for?
Drama.
Mecha.
Okay.
Not wanting to get in the
Romance.
fucking robot. That happened.
When? When did that happen?
Yes. That happened, obviously. Obviously, that happened at some point.
I don't think there was anyone who didn't want to get in the mecha because that's what they lived for. Until a certain episode.
Flipping through. Basically just being Evangelion.
Yeah, yeah. I see that.
Check. Okay. Some of these lists are just what is the best thing you can think of for this series or for this this genre. Be like that show. Check. It
It's
had
not true,
it
yeah.
had the love triangle.
Yeah, it did. It had like a love fucking. I don't even know how to. It was like a
Many pointagon.
It was an N-gon of some sort.
It was like a triangle with like little
So,
offshoots in every
There was a
direction.
triangle
Mm-hmm.
for those 3 characters,
Yes.
and then everyone else was, and then those 2 were together, so that's 5 characters. Good. And then there was the love square kind of X, the love X,
We need a new shape for love. Shapes.
Shapes. What? Maybe it was a love heart. How about that?
That sounds stupid.
It does sound stupid. Love X, I kind of like.
Lorenzo, how do I do my mod powers to fix this?
I do this.
Lorenzo, use your mod powers.
It's just been popping up very like in the past couple days.
I think it's because it's Christmas time.
I also yeah.
I want to click on it just to see what it brings up.
This is a terribly coded website.
It is.
$2.1 for 200.
$2.1.
Obvious 4.1 for that. People obviously didn't use floats.
$2.1.
Those are booing. Yeah. Anyway, back to the actual.
Back to the actual thing. I'm checking something very important right now.
What?
Is there a reason I recognize 02's voice?
I recognize 02's voice. Man.
Is that Mobile Suit Gundam? She was a character in Mobile Suit. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
She was in Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls from a Dungeon?
Yeah, but I didn't watch that.
I thought you did.
No, I just know it.
So
Oh,
Goblin
oh!
Slayer?
I know why I recognize her voice now.
Why?
I'll give you one guess.
Oh no.
What do you
Oh,
think she
no.
voiced in? It was
Trying
another
to-
main character.
Was it your name?
Mm-mm. She voiced Asuna.
Oh! Yeah.
She voiced Asuna. Damn it.
Also Psyche from Psyche K.
Yeah, but we went over that in the other episode. I honestly think we went over this in the SAO episode.
I think we did.
Damn it. Now the bigger question is, does Hero voice oh no, wrong character from My Hero. Because Hero was the other one was voiced by
Oh, she's also in Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh yeah, look. Okay, he didn't voice anything else. Really. There's a few other ones, but I don't. That's why I recognize your voice now too. Ichigo's voice actress voices Yuzuriha from Doctor Stone.
Ah.
I swear we look at the careers of these people,
We
and
do that's a reoccurring thing on
it's
the
a
podcast.
reoccurring thing. We've got to look at their careers, and some of them are really good, and some of them they get like one or two big roles. But that's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Now, it's when they're always the hated character that we kind of have to look at that and be like, so why have you chosen these as your voice roles?
Well, because their voices
Because you
obviously.
know, if Rahel, Malty, and Ichigo were all voiced by the same person, we'd have a little bit of a problem.
Or if they voice a good character in another anime, we'd be like, no, this isn't right. This just isn't right.
They just don't sound anything alike, but you're just sitting there like, I refuse to believe what you are saying is true.
I refuse to believe you are a good character.
Yes. Okay, Lorenzo. What did you give this?
So I am in between, okay?
Uh-huh.
So currently it has a 6,
Honestly.
which is pretty good for me. I give,
No, it is not pretty good for you. Everything gets like a 6 or a 7 except Madoka.
no.
Yes.
I usually go higher than 6. A lot of things get 7s,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and I usually go higher than that.
Yeah,
But
I know.
for this type of anime,
What do you mean?
I I would have
action.
think like 4 or 5.
Mm.
But
You say that pretty often, like, I would normally not give this type of anime that much, and I just keep presenting you with cases against that entire point.
I gave it the same score as Fairy Tail.
I just need to find more good anime.
You too.
I've been on a roll. I've done some that I've purposely chosen as bad shows. There's been others that I didn't think you'd think were bad. So yes.
Speaking of things I didn't think were bad, you didn't think I would think were bad. Time to move Madoka down to wood.
Don't you do it.
Put it right next to Utsumatsume Sayuri.
That thing that you watch just for the badge?
Yep.
Now, why didn't you give it a 7?
Like I said, it kind of didn't like it was the same thing you thought about Sword Art.
It was average.
It was average, yes.
And in my mind, average is a C. So it gets a
See,
7.
average is a 5.
I understand. My
I thought
grading
it was
scale is
fine.
better.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
You've
So I'll give it
you've
a
got to
6.
realize that average is a C. Just about average is a D. I can't justify giving you any lower, but I didn't like you is an F, as in a 5. And then
Yeah.
anything below that is just my sheer hatred of it.
Mm. See, I just go by the words that are next to the numbers.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do that.
I like doing that.
See, because then my entire thing would just be full of 5s.
Well,
Because
stop
everything
watching
is
average
average.
anime. You have to watch good anime.
I have watched,
I think over 200 anime now. If I'm not, I'm very close to getting over 200.
Yeah, but you have to watch good ones. Anyway, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 7. Like I said, average.
Yeah, average.
Okay, so I have completed 170 different anime technically. Between anime and season 2s.
Mm.
And if you combine that with currently watching, I'm at 191 because I've got like 20 things I'm currently watching. I could finish all of them whenever I want. That's partially a lie. Some of them haven't finished airing yet. Nothing sucks. Everything sucks. Lorenzo, why does everything suck?
I don't know.
Profile views. I have 269 profile views. I'm so much better than you.
You're just not, though.
So, any final thoughts on this anime, Lorenzo?
Final thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It was decent.
Then why did it get a 6?
Cause
Is
it
that
wasn't good.
the words next to it? Is 6 decent?
6 is fine.
What's 7?
7 is good.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was
I think
fine.
anyone will agree with that.
It could have been better had it just not had aliens.
Yeah, I guess.
Aliens and space battles. That they aren't needed in my mecha anime. Even though I think to this day that's probably still the only mecha anime I've watched. That's a
See,
lie.
so okay. I guess we should get into what next week is.
That too.
So I was tempted to do the to continue the mecha train and do that Cthulhu mecha anime.
What is the Cthulhu mecha? I know we talked about this, but what is
Yeah,
that?
so basically I on Crunchyroll there's a Lovecraftian tag
Oh
and
no.
there are 2 anime that are in it. That is Narco-san
Oh.
and this mecha one.
God.
So I was thinking about continuing the mecha train.
Mm.
I thought about going full degenerate and doing like High School DxD. So I'm also gonna go pretty degenerate, and we'll do Kill la Kill next week.
Trigger.
Well, we'll continue the Trigger train.
Trigger train. Trigger. Shoot. Okay, 10 seconds, Lorenzo. Final things to say is yeah.
You haven't said anything final yet.
I understand. I've
I
said
have-
it. It is average.
It is. It's fine.